but it'll contain all the dust in one shot. I can just put a small vacuum cleaner hole or whatever and just run that to vacuum out of it. Because that's probably going to be running for a while. It should be able to do the prints and that, and there shouldn't be any errors or issues with like tips or anything. Because one tip should be able to run for forever, cutting that plastic or cutting the sensor. Okay, we're at 3 grand. We're gonna come down. He's actually telling me to go 330, which is turn around, buddy. Not here, not here. I'm not getting anything on the ILS, but I always get so antsy with these. Yeah, this is us here. We're sort of heading in a direction like that, and that's where we want to be coming around and picking up this dude and coming in that way. I get so antsy because half the time I do miss the thing. My big flights are the heartbreaking ones. I do Dublin to JFK, and 5.5 hours later I go to the bathroom and I come in and the things that are falling out of the sky. That's one very cool thing about the Kindles too, because you can watch TV on them, in-flight entertainment. It means you're getting up and you're not wandering off of that, because you do get bored a lot. And I'm not too sure about pilots, but the amount of time you just sit there looking out a grey window is bizarre. I mean, that's all you do after you take off. I don't know whether I would want to do that for a living. So this is the radio I was talking about, the old-fashioned version of it. I don't know how that works, but it swings back and forward to tell you which side of the radio you're coming on. The old navigation used to run on a 2-radio system. They would have one radio with one frequency and another radio with another frequency, and when you flew down the middle of the two of them, or you kept the same distance from both of them, they would cancel one another out. So you could hear one, I think it was if you could hear one, you used to drive towards it. It would mean that you were, you could hear when you drive away from it. So that's how they navigated back then. Some strange stuff. We're at 4,000. What the hell? He's right. See? Not paying attention. I'm gonna come down now. Passengers go. Oh, it just blew the flaps, dude. No way. See what I mean? Oh. So that was my fault. I failed to realize that the flaps were on full. It's telling me that the tower won't talk to me anymore. I failed to realize that the flaps were on full, and when I dropped altitude that quick, once it went over 160, it would blow the flaps. Anyway, that's enough for today, and I will talk to you soon. Eventually I'm going to get better and better at doing these videos. Like I said, most of this is just me trashing out ideas and that you get. I really can't wait to see this working. Like I said, I'm really antsy about the CNC machine. I think it will just make it, on the vinyl printer, I think it will just make them look, they will look so realistic. And you already know a bit about the CNC machine, and I do too. Apparently this one is easy enough that it's just plug and play, hopefully. I do have to get a laptop as well. That's the other thing. I think I said that to you before. I have to look into laptops, or not laptops, like a motherboard. I'm not even worried about a tower, but what I would need to run a decent version of xplane. From what I'm looking at, some of the guys are running a really nice setup in them simulators. They're running 5 high-end computers with high-end graphic cards on them. But they're putting 5 monitors on them, and then they're running 2 monitors on the inside for their displays. Um, so that's a pretty badass setup. I only wanted one computer setup with probably 2 monitors. Um, but I'm not using, well, like at the moment I have a 2 monitor setup because I have the laptop as its screen, and then I just fly off the other thing. You really do need a computer on your side, it's handy. Um, or you just get a book and make notes, like real pilots do, which I actually have a notebook made. I can't really think of anything else. I'm going to try and edit this down and chop it up and send it off to you again. My next thing is going to be when I get this box. The thing is, it's like 6 feet long, the dashboard at the moment, so I'm going to have to cut that down too. But like I said, I'm rattling my head out. I want it to look not like the interior of a plane, but the starter of the interior. It won't be like a Cessna interior with the straight up and down front, and they're going to have a tilted dashboard on them. I want them looking that way. But I'm trying to design something that our panels will just sit directly onto, that would sit onto a desk, go directly onto the desk, and then in the back part of our panel, where the TV slots in or just drops down to become level. Most people seem to put the TV behind their controls because a lot of them don't want to see the couple of controls that are still on the TV or that. So they literally want their controls, and the TV sits behind the controls a little bit. I know I'm talking a lot of nonsense, but you understand what I'm talking about. It's where the box will come up to this height here. So this, your windscreen is literally here, and then your instrument panel is here. They don't have this sticking up above it or anything. Anyway, that's all I gotta say about that, Dezo, and I will talk to you soon, buddy.